Alright folks, welcome to another half-arsed history of gaming. Today, we're looking at how Sega, once a gaming titan and lord of the arcades, went from dominating living rooms to crashing so hard even their own consoles couldn't save them. When it was time for the next-gen jump, Sega rushed out the Saturn in 1995. They'd spent 1994 watching Sony woo everyone with the PlayStation tech demos and promises of easy development. To try and keep up, they panicked and stuffed extra silicon into the Saturn to compensate. But instead, turned it into a development nightmare. To top it all, they surprised everyone, including their own retailers. By releasing it early, developers weren't ready, the price was too high, and Sony crashed the party with the PlayStation right behind them at a cheaper price point.
The PlayStation was cheaper, easier to develop for, and had games people actually wanted. Sega was playing catch-up before they even left the gate.
Plus, Sega kept fumbling their marketing. The Saturn didn't even have a proper Sonic game at launch. Rookie mistake.
Sony went for the wider market. Adults, teens, casual gamers, all the people who had grown up with the Genesis and Super Nintendo, but were ready to move on. Sega looked like the old man at the party.
And that PlayStation startup sound? Instant legend. Sega couldn't compete with that level of cool. Plus, on top of competing with Sony, they were also looking at the prospect of Nintendo's approaching N64 console 2 years late. But better graphics and Super Mario's transition to 3D had everyone excited.
Watch out for more half-assed video game history soon. See you next time.